The Duck is happy music.
There's never really a sad song. I always feel happy.
More smiles for your workday.
Smiles, everyone.
All your favorites and the best of today. 93.9 The Duck. You're on Backroads to Music City. Now back to your host, Neil Gordon.
And we are back here at Backroads to Music City with our guest Thunderfrog tonight. And Marc, they're doing a fantastic job tonight.
They are too much fun. They're so cool. Hey, should we give out the number?
Why don't you do that?
Hey, want to talk to us? Give us a call, 931-393-3100, 931-393-3500. We got the Twitter handle at BackroadsTMC, Facebook page, Backroads Space TMC, and you can tune us in the TuneIn app or just listen at FM 93.9.
That is correct. And
We're right here for
our
you.
email is also backroadstmc@gmail.com.
Are you watching that?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, you're something else.
It goes right to my pocket.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. That's actually probably the easiest way for people to get in touch with
Well,
us.
then there you go. Right to his pocket.
All right, so we are about to go back over to our band tonight, Thunderfrog, and we're going to try to catch back up on time, guys. So why don't you play us another song? What you going to play?
This one, this next one is called Good and All.
Okay.
This one's about an iPhone.
Okay.
Everybody swears that this song could be on a commercial for like iPhone or something.
Okay, well, here we go.
So iPhone people, if you're listening, buy this. There's a lesson learned with every drop of rain that hits your face, and whether we acknowledge it, a blessing to chase. And I admit I don't know much about the writing on the wall, but I see good in all. And I paint the face of everyone I meet as I walk down the street with my Converse on my feet. And I admit I don't know much about the writing on the wall, but I see good and all. There's a lesson learned with every drop of rain that hits your face, and whether we acknowledge it, a blessing to chase. And I admit I don't know much about the writing on the wall, but I see good and all. I see good and all.
Very nice song. I see good and all.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that. Very loose, jammy kind of thing.
I wrote
Okay.
that walking down the street with my dogs.
Okay. I guess that here's the question that I warned you in the pregame that we were going to do. Describe your music to somebody. If you were gonna walk up to a total stranger and say, "Hey, this is the kind of music our band plays," how would you guys describe it? That's a hard question, I know.
I would describe it as a sexy discussion.
A sexy discussion.
Now, he's thought about that, you
One
know?
of those hot
I
heated
think
ones.
more than just the time you warned him about.
I do too. That sounds like a textbook
Yeah,
answer.
he looks
doesn't
in the mirror and he goes, "Oh, you're just one big sexy discussion." That's what I'm looking at.
He does it all the time. Not even just not when he's
He
looking.
doesn't even need a
Oh.
mirror. He
Oh.
just walks around and says it.
Yeah, well,
Confidence is
I
important.
know.
fellas.
I understand.
Mark has the same conversation with
All
himself
the
quite
time.
frequently. Yeah.
You hot mess.
Okay, give me an answer. It's a little more musical, perhaps.
I'd have to say we're pretty bluesy. You know, we all have like a kind of a pick and bluegrass influence in there as well. But we're just a rock band.
It's a groovy blues.
A groovy blues-based
Groovy
rock
blues.
band.
Thunderous rock for frogs.
Little pop in there too. Little pop in there.
Now that you brought it up,
And there's a violin involved. That's it. However you
With a
describe it, you have to put
violin.
that at the end. There's
That's
a
right.
violin involved.
Thunderous frogs with a violin.
how did you get the name Thunderfrog? We might as well address the big elephant in the room.
We'll let John take that one.
Well, if memory serves, we batted names for probably a good 3 months, trying to come up with one that all 5 of us would agree on, and it just never stuck. There was if you need a band name, by the way, hit us up. We'll sell you one. We got about 4,000 of them on pieces of paper around the practice room. But I believe Will had an app that was a band name generator, and
That's how
while we were
desperate it
setting
got.
up, just kind of not paying attention, he was just rattling off a list of them, and Thunderfrog came up, and I kind of turned around and said, "What in the hell's a Thunderfrog?" And it was just kind of one of those arms up in the air. That's it. It's unanimous, Thunderfrog, and it's just been that way ever since.
Kind of says it all, huh?
Yeah.
We're too old for serious band names.
Oh, it only
The
gets
one
worse.
thing about Thunderfrog is that whether or not you like the name, hate the name, you can't get it out of your brain.
Hey, that is true. I have not had a problem remembering who was going to be on tonight.
I even have a picture in my head. You know, the frog I see in my head is kind of tougher than your average frog. You know, he's a thunder frog.
Okay,
that right?
Before this discussion
Don't
waxes
look
any
at me
weirder.
like I'm crazy. Don't you dare cut your eyes at me like that.
Our logo is a frog with a Viking helmet.
That's right.
That's exactly what I saw in my head, except it needs a lightning bolt behind it. Black
He's
cloud.
He's got two, my friend.
Oh, awesome.
See?
He got like a tough guy look in his eye. I don't want a happy frog. I want a frog that came to play.
Mark is an artiste of himself in his own
Theater
right.
of the mind is one of my favorite things.
Well, here, we better stop and pause for another commercial break. And when we come back, we got 30 minutes with these guys. We're going to have a great time. Chase, pick us out to this next break.